Hello and welcome to Ninjabill Reviews, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Transformers Rise of the Beast Voyager class Optimus Prime. And here he is, and I gotta tell you, right up front, I have some minor issues with these, most of them aesthetics, okay? So, let's be honest, this is a decent toy. It really is. It's as far as I know, a decent representation. I haven't seen the film yet. Don't talk about it in comments. It's a decent representation, I would assume. So, I just had some problems aesthetically with this toy. There are a few minor actual issues with this toy too, and I'll get into that, but, you know, as we go along. We'll start by looking at the instructions and the box. So let's just pull up the camera a bit. Here we go. These are the instructions. Transformers Rise of the Beast. It says Optimus Prime. Transformers there. These are the instructions and showing off the accessory and how to store them. You can pause this along the way if you would like to, read them yourself. It's a fairly straightforward and simple transformation, honestly. So, pretty decent. Well, that's that. Here is the box. We'll boost up the camera just a bit more. This is the box. Has a nice symbol going on up there, and there's crazy artwork going on here. Again, I haven't seen the film, so I don't know what it's all about. Anyway, Transformers going up the side there. It says Optimus Prime, Transformers Rise of the Beast. Got a nice image of the character on the box there of Prime. It wraps around the box. You can see authentic there. Transformers. Again, nice image going on. That wrap around. Autobot symbol going up there. I actually like how that looks. Green is one of my favorite colors, so obviously I like this. On this side, another image. You've got the disc going on that back there. It says Voyager class, says so in other languages. On the back, of course, it says Optimus Prime. 20 steps. You got the alt mode. Got the robot mode. Takes 20 steps to go to each one. So, honestly, pretty cool. Other stuff. There's the bottom. Corporate stuffs. There's the top. Get it right side up. There you go. Of course, it has this inside background thing going on there. Anyway, we'll get rid of that. And we'll get back to the toy. So here we go. Adjust my camera. Sorry about that, folks. And here it is. Quick comparison. We'll go ahead and get the comparisons out of the way. Again, he is a Voyager class. This is the Leader class Earthrise Optimus Prime toy. So you can see there what's going on there. He is a bit taller. And he's definitely longer. And we get these situated here, so it all, boom, there you go. As you can see, he's a bit longer. This is a bit taller. So yeah, there you go. So get that out of the way. And in case you are interested, here is the Earthrise trailer. You can stick that on there. It does fit, although as you see, the wheels back here don't connect really all that well. I don't know what's going on there, why it won't connect there, but at any rate, these won't connect. But as you can see, these connect over here at least. Well, this one does. This one kind of, yeah. But there you go. You can see how that looks if you're interested in that. So go ahead and get rid of that for now. And we'll take a quick look at his one accessory, that is this rifle, just done in black plastic. There's some details on there, molded details. That's about it. Focus, there you go. I haven't found too many blast effects that'll work in that. I think I have one, give me a moment. Nope, I couldn't find one that fits that, so shame. But anyway, that is the accessory, and as you saw, you can store it here, right there, and via that, of course, that peg, that port. There's also a little slot there for that, which will fit right into, so it sits in there really securely. So that's how that looks. And we'll take that out, get rid of it, and we will look at the truck proper. And here you go. Here it looks there's more of a disconnect in colors than there actually is. It's pretty close, but on camera it looks like there is a much larger disconnect between the colors here. There are some shade differences between here and here. It is what it is. So, you know, I dig it. All in all, I dig it. Now, I'm not sure what's going on with these. That said, on real trucks, there are wind vanes that go on the side here, but they usually go from top all the way to the bottom here on the cab. And what they're for is if this trailer was, you know, more correct here and more forward, sets like it should, because usually these aren't so far forward. They're set a little bit back. So this would set like this, right? And these wind vanes would be, if the trailer was more even, they would help the, you know, the airflow from the cab to the trailer, you know, so be more aerodynamic, I guess, say. And usually they'll have, you know, like some sort of section going upwards for the same reason, you know, to help the airflow as it moves through the wind. So, you know, that's what it does. But I guess this works as that, and it wouldn't be as successful, and because, you know, usually a lot of, you know, with a real truck, you know, it saves fuel. It really does, to have, you know, a wind here to, you know, block more of that, make that airflow a bit easier going from trailer, because usually the air will, you know, get sucked in this way and then, you know, hit that trailer, which causes, you know, more friction to get. And so, yeah, anyway, we'll get rid of that trailer here and stop talking about that. But here you go. I don't really like this aesthetically. I think this is awful. All right, I don't like that, but you know, it isn't terrible. It does look off aesthetically to me, anyways. So you got 6 rolling wheels going on here, just done in black plastic. I like the pins. I'm so tired of these clip-on wheels. Okay, I'm glad Hasbro didn't do that here. I like the pinned wheels. I really, really do. They tend to roll better. So, yeah. Anyway, you got 6 of them, 3 on each side. Here's the back. You got some molded details back there and there. Would have been nice to have those picked out by paint. That's okay, though. Blue paint here. I am not a fan of this color gray. I am not a fan of this color gray on Prime. I'm just not. You know, it's about the same color as they went with here. This one is a slightly darker gray. But, you know, I'm just tired of the gray plastics, all right, on Primes. I'm just not a fan of it. I can always paint it later, I suppose, but there you go. Lots of molded details in throughout this cab, as you can see up here, going on there, all over the truck. Lots of molded details. Some blue there for the lights, silver, clear blue plastic going on here. I think this whole section is a clear blue plastic, to be honest. Got some silver going on there. Some silver on those mirrors, which I appreciate. So, I guess that's a gray. So, you know, nice Autobot symbols on both sides. I dig that. So, it doesn't look too bad. It doesn't look too bad. There it is from the bottom. It's pretty filled in, except for right here. Now, my one problem concerns this tank. So, you're supposed to fold these down and they tab in like this for robot mode, but this one is ganked, man. This one is ganked bad. I have to actually, you know, pull it out and insert. But look at that. Look at that. That is terrible, man. And it came out of the box like that. Look at that. And so it makes the transformation not very stable. So, you know, tab it in, that's where it goes in. But if I were to untab it, it just falls right out. I mean, it doesn't. Yeah, it's terrible. So, pan that back. But yeah, so you know, is what it is. But we're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna, you know, go ahead and put that in there for now. Just keep those like that. But yeah, so these should fold out, and that is for the alt mode. These fold out, and that represents the tanks. And then fold this in to fill out his leg for, you know, robot mode, which I appreciate. I do like that. And, you know, it's pretty cool. I do like the look of it. I do like the look of it. Real quick, we'll get into transformation here. So, to start out with, you untab. There's tabs just right in there, which will tab into the legs. Untab that, fold these out. Go ahead and get them out of the way. You can fold that out if you want to. Come over here, you can see the tab right there in the slot. Go ahead and do that. You know, I don't normally do transformations on this channel. Go ahead and fold all of this back right now. There you go. I forgot to mention the silver on those steps. It's pretty cool. Got some nice molded details in there. That's pretty cool. And that's that. So go ahead and then untab. There's some tabs right down in there. You can see those. They go into the legs. Go ahead and untab those. You see, they're tabs, slots. Go ahead and get that out of the way. Go ahead and this will soft tab into place. So here, the thoop. There you go. Just like that. Just like that. I forgot what step I was doing. Okay, yeah. So go ahead and fold out these arms. Fold out these arms. And then we'll go ahead and, using that right there, slide these out. I'm going to pan back a little bit more. Go ahead and then, I think you rotate it. There we go. What am I doing here? I forget. I'm doing something wrong here. Give me a moment. Sorry about that. So, I forgot there is a pinned joint right here, but on mine it's really, really tough. It's really, really tight. Really tight. Pin joint right in there. There you go. And that goes like that. Then you can fold these wheels back. They don't tab into anything, which is a shame, but fold these wheels back and they go like that. So, there's that. Go ahead and split these feet. Oh, I should have untabbed that first. That's my mistake. You're supposed to untab this for, there's a slot, there's a tab. Fold that in. Fold these feet down. And on mine is, again, really, really tight. And this will help you by pushing this up and out of the way. These will swing all the way around, which is pretty cool idea. I like that. Swing these around. Boom, just like so. Once again, this will help you out. Sort of almost like an automorph feature, but it really isn't. There you go. That's the feet. So, pretty cool all in all. Pretty cool. I dig that. Make sure that's stooped into place. Go ahead and come up here and then take these, untab it, swing them out a bit, swing this up. Go ahead and back there, push the head up, and all this will swing down. It doesn't really tab into place. Again, there's not a lot of tabbing here as I would like, but swing that up, swing these back again so it looks like that. Flip out these fists, boom, boom, swing these around, and almost done, almost done. Then we'll go ahead and take these, they're on a joint here and here. Go ahead and untab these, tab, slot, and just like so. Again, that was my dog sneezing, there you go. Who wants my attention? Hold on. And here you go. Here he is in his, whoop, that's my doggo again. And see, I made the mistake opening up my bedroom window, and now he can see outside, and he barks. Dogs. Anyway, here he is in his robot mode, and it's not too shabby. Again, I'm not a big fan of all this gray. I'm just not. They could have painted some of that. I understand there's another version out there. I think it's a Studio Series version with a much darker colored gray on it. That I might even pick that one up if I see it. Probably, may or may not. I don't know. But anyway, here he is, and he's pretty cool. He's pretty cool. I gotta admit, I like it. Let's get a closer look at that head sculpt. There we go. And he's got some blue eyes. This one looks like it isn't painted. Tight joint there going on. No, it isn't. It's not painted. So one side is painted blue. There you go. And the other side is not. So look at that. Yeah. So one side is painted blue, the other side is not. So, pretty cool going on. Nice molded details going on in there. Got some silver in that crest. Head does rotate. On mine, it's really, really tight, but there you go. No real up or down whatsoever on that. That's a cry and shame. But again, molded details going on inside there. I would have liked it maybe picked out with some paint. You know, again, this thing lacks paint. It really, really does. It just lacks paint. I think they spent all their budget on those crossover figures with Jurassic Park, because boy, oh boy, do they have a lot of paint. Anyway, you got some nice white paint going on right down here on either arm. This is, again, clear blue plastic, so they painted all that red and the silver is paint. Got some blue going on here. That would have been nice with some silver. I may do that myself later. Got some blue going on here. Lots of molded details, and I like the way those tanks fill this spot in. That's pretty nice. And you know, the sort of automorph feature going on here with these, that's pretty cool. I like that. Here's from the back. He's pretty clean from the back. I dig that. I do. Would have been nice to have more paint going off the side. You see where they just stopped the paint. They just painted this here and then left that gray plastic. This is red plastic and here's gray plastic. And they just painted that. So, could use more paint. That's all I'm saying, Hasbro. Anyway, he is not bad looking. Quick comparison, we'll put him over there. And we'll bring out his accessory, his rifle. Again, you can put it right there if you wish to store it. Or he can hold it in his hand. Mine's a bit rough going in, but it gets in there. There you go, with a bit of a tug. And, you know, he's looking all armed up. And there you go. Quick size comparison. Once again, here is the Earthrise leader, Optimus Prime. Pretty much the standard bearer for Optimus Prime toys now is that toy. I dig it. I mean, I do dig this. I just wish there was some more paint. And, you know, of course, that, you know, horrible thing going on right there. It is indeed horrible. But this is it. And, you know, he doesn't look too bad. He really doesn't. There we go. See, we'll get him more in frame there. There we go. That's pretty cool. I dig it. I dig it a lot. So, yeah. Real quick, you know, hey, because I'm a Gundam guy. There we go. Get him over there. Here he is with Sharzaku. There we go. Why not? There you go. Get him out of there. It's a cool toy. Really cool toy. His review is coming up. That review is coming up. So, yeah. Let's quick. Oops. You know what? I always forget to do this part. Fold that down. Fold that down. I always forget. No matter how many times I've transformed this toy, I always forget to do that part. Just my thing. Anyway, yeah. I dig this. I dig this a lot. I like the Netflix version colors better, but, you know, there you go. Thanks to Optimus Wolver for this guy, by the way, once again. Anyway, get that out of there. And, yeah, so let's talk articulation. Once again, that head does rotate. On mine is really tight, which I like, kind of. Arms do swing all the way around pretty freely, too. Even with this being right there, pretty freely. I dig it. Shoulder does move out here, in and out. You get this arm going out that far, which is pretty nice. You do have a bicep swivel going on up there. So, pretty nice. Double jointed, not really a single joint going pretty far. I like that. You do get a ball joint here on that fist, which means you get a swivel. Some in and out as well, so that's okay. You do have a waist swivel, although limited, as you can see, because of that joint there. It is a limited waist swivel. Oh, I guess you can get it, but you do have an upper torso rotation as well. These will get up out of the way, so you can kick out the legs that far. The whole unit then rotates. I think it's a universal joint in there. Yeah, it kind of looks like it. But at any rate, he'll kick forward that far. He'll kick back that far. Pretty nice. There you go. A bit of a thoop in there. So, yeah. I dig it. So, you get a thigh swivel. on some red plastic going on up there. I don't know what that's about, but maybe it's in the movie. I don't know. I wish there was some transformation going on here, but that's okay. You do get a slightly above 90 degrees on that knee, and his feet, you get some back or down, get some up. So that's pretty nice, and you have a rotation either way on those ankles. So all in all, not too shabby. Not too shabby for a Voyager class figure. Not too shabby at all. I do dig this guy. If it's something you want, go ahead and pick it up. Personally, once again, I'm not a big fan of these light colored grays. I'm just not. I've never been. Even on this guy, I wish there was some silver on here to pick that out, but it's okay. They could have gone with some silver in here, much like they did on this Prime toy. So again, I just wish there was more color. Like the whole leg here is blue. Of course, the back is gray, but here they didn't. There's some aesthetic choices here that I like I personally would have liked. I would like this pick out in silver and some reds maybe. It's just, again, it's my complaints about this toy is mostly aesthetics, all right? It's mostly aesthetics, the exception of that one thing here. I've got no real loose joints or anything except here on the feet. They are loose, as you can see. So really, that's the only spots that are loose joints. I just tongue-tied today. And gosh, this could have used some color. I mean, even on this, there's some color back there to break it up. I mean, there's some color going on for a breakup, but here there's nothing. You got some red in there and there and there, but it's just nothing to break up. Yes, I don't display my figures backwards, so I guess it's not too big of a deal, but I don't know. I would have liked some more color on this guy. I really would have. Anyway, thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. This has been my look at the Transformers Voyager class Optimus Prime from Transformers Rise of the Beasts. And I think you should pick it up. I think it's a good toy. Yet again, you've heard my complaints on that. So, check out my playlist. Hit that like button. Really, really, please hit that like button. It does so much to help my channel grow. Please hit that like button. Smash that bell icon to stay up to date in all my uploads. If you feel like donating to the channel, there is a Patreon link in the channel below. Please donate to my Patreon. Helps me in buying awesome toys like this. And above everything else, be good to each other.